guys? Is fucking that's my name on the screen. So anyway, just gonna be going over the top 3 worst cars I've driven so far. Video I made about like a month ago or 2. I don't really remember. But anyway, so it's gonna be going over a couple of the cars that I disagree on. So like putting on this video. So let's just get straight to the video. Great resolution, by the way. Look at that. Surprised I let that slip. Okay. Buick LeSabre. Now I understand why I don't understand why I put this car on the list, because I mean they're pretty comfortable and not to mention they're cheap. I mean you can pick one up for like $1,500 on Craigslist and they run perfectly fine. So far on like maintenance on the engine, they're pretty solid. What else? The power steering pump, I mean, of course they leaked. Well, the lines leaked, not the pump, from the pump itself. But yeah, and I'm surprised that I put this on this list. I mean, like I said, they're pretty solid cars for $1,500. I mean, I wouldn't care to be driving around one of these things. I mean, pretty comfortable, reliable. Gas mileage it's pretty okay. Yeah, I mean, especially if you get the upper trim level, like the Limited, I mean, those things are freaking awesome. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I have to say. Just kind of watch the video. The fucking Scion XA. Now, my mother owned one of these back in 06, and she owned it up until 2013. And yeah, I made a review video on it when my brother came up on, I want to say it was in January. He now owns it and it's just been beaten to hell. It looks like crap now, but I mean it once looked like that. But yeah, a lot of people watched it and a lot of people disliked it. It was a very bad review video, and I plan on making another video, like a re-review of it soon. But yeah, it's just, the reason being was because it was just kind of a choppy video. It wasn't really good. It was my first review video. My second one was my Buick LaCrosse, and it was pretty successful in my opinion. I mean, a lot of people liked it. Well, just 6 people, but it got me some subscribers. So anyway, I do not have anything against Toyota or Scion. I just say if you're looking for cheap, reliable transportation that gets good gas mileage, then get a Toyota or Scion in that case. But if you're looking for reliability and comfort and, you know, decent gas mileage but not as good as Toyota, then get like a Buick or something like that. I always go towards my Buicks whenever I want comfort and stuff like that, because I don't think Toyotas are very comfortable. I mean, the Scion XA was a pretty comfortable car, but yeah, I don't have, like I said, I don't have anything against Scion. I think they're really cheap, reliable cars to drive around during the summertime. Now in the winter, these things are terrible, and you could see why. It's a tiny little hatchback. But yeah, so let's move on. The Ford Taurus. That thing is a nightmare. So let's start out with the suspension in the back. Now the struts in the back, yeah, those constantly just, they collapsed all the time. They sagged in the back. Of course, in the Buick Park Avenues from the 90s, they had air suspension. They would often fail and break and stuff like that, so they would have a sag even worse than the Ford Taurus. But I'm just saying, the Ford Taurus, like, this is bad design when a simple strut just collapses right through like that. It's incredible. But anyway, apart from the struts collapsing in the back, comfortable, uncomfortable, they're very bad. They're no. Under the hood, it has a Vulcan V6, which is quite possibly, I don't even know, they're really bad. Just like listen to how this sounds like. Hold on. Now, if that doesn't sound like whining to you, then I don't know what does. It sounds extremely... It's loud when you start it up. It revs at a ridiculously high RPM when it idles. It's just... Overall, a shit car. Don't buy the Ford Taurus. It would always be at my #1 spot if I ever made another top 3 or top 5. I don't fucking care what worst video. Don't buy the Ford Taurus. Peace out, guys.